What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, sharing, and subscribing. You guys are thebomb.com. Now, in today's video, I will be sharing our plan for June's budget. I can't believe we're already saying the month of June, like summer is here. Ready or not, here we go. And so I will be sharing our actual numbers, how we plan to spend our money, and what categories I'm going to be focused on in the month of June. So if that's something you want to see, then stick around. Okay, now before we go into the budget, let me just share with you guys what savings challenges I will be doing in the month of June. If you want to join in the fun, go ahead and grab your copy, digital or physical, of my savings challenge book for 2022. So we are definitely going to be focused on our long-term savings challenges. So we'll definitely be doing Saveopoly and the Zero Out Challenge. And we have Debits Day Off and the 50 Envelope Challenge. My goal is to stuff 1 to 2 of these envelopes at the very least. Then I'm going to be focused on the 26-week challenge. I would love to stuff at least $50 to this fund. It would be great if I could see triple digits. I'll just see what happens, but I will be focused on this challenge out of all my larger challenges. Of course, we'll be doing Keep the Change challenge, so any change that I find. The nickel challenge has kind of just been put on a temporary pause, meaning I'll only be contributing to it in small increments because I'm really focused on finishing the 26-week challenge right now. As far as the emergency fund, we will still continue to contribute to it every time my husband gets paid. So we plan to put some money toward this one. And then we have our monthly savings challenge. So for the month of June, it is going to be debt pay down June. So we are going to try and save $300, y'all. Whew, that's right, I said it, $300. I would love to put an extra payment toward debt this month, and this savings challenge is going to help me do that. So if you guys want to join in the fun of putting money towards a debt that you're maybe working on, maybe it's student loans or medical debt or whatever you can think of, then join us. And of course, we'll definitely check in with each other weekly. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that I have a very, very, very limited supply of the following. These cuties right here. If you have been looking for the checkered binders, I have just a few. I'm not even posting them on my website because it's just a lot, like as far as tracking the inventory when you have such small quantities. And so I have the A7 checkered binder with brown interior. It will come with 4 envelopes. You can choose your font, black, gold, or rose gold. And here's an example. I have the coffee one. These are the A7 zippered envelopes, and it will also come with some freebies. So you got to order it to find out what what those freebies are. Then I also have the A6 checkered binder with red interior, and this is just a showstopper. Like the gold rings and the red, it just pops. Eva saying ooh. And so I've got some example categories in here for you guys: Amazon, Starbucks, gas, just so you can kind of see how it looks. But same thing, it will come with 4 envelopes, and it will come with I'll probably throw a pen in there. I got a pen holder. We got to make use of that, right? And it will also come with another freebie. So just to thank you guys for always supporting my website. Then I have the A5 checkered binder. So this also has the red interior, and this is perfect if you are looking for a larger size binder. This can be used as a planner. It's definitely a lot of space to hold the pen, paper, and envelopes scenario. So I've got a vacation A5 in here. You can pick your 4 envelope categories. And if you are interested, DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or hit me up in the comments below, and I will go ahead and send you the link so you can place an order. So I just wanted to briefly go over those because I know sometimes they're hard to find, and I was able to get my hands on a few. All right, now let's let's jump into this budget. So let's go on to our monthly budget. We are going to be budgeting for the month of, gotta put it on pen. We're going to be budgeting for the month of June 2022. It's just wild. Normally I usually have my budget done by this time of the month, but May was kind of long and it kind of threw me off. Oh, okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so we are going to budget the low end of our anticipated income. That way we're not counting too many chickens before they hatch. So we will be budgeting $9,039.69 for the month of June. So first up, let's see how we're going to spend that. We're going to be inside of my undated budget planner, which breaks all of your money down into 9 categories. Shout out to all of you who have been purchasing those and find it helpful. So let's talk about rent. That's going to be our largest expense. And this number does include our utilities. So sewer, trash, electric, HOA, any of those type of living utilities. We are going to put $3,200 to that. Oof, it's hard to even say that number. Next up, we have some debt we need to cover. I'm going to put it over here just to keep it separate for our rental property. So we had to make some adjustments for our property, and I want to go ahead and start paying that down. So we're going to spend $500 there, and this income does include anticipated tenant like rental income, and so that's a good feeling knowing that any money that I'm putting toward debt is coming from income there. So next up, we are going to put $483 to our consolidated debt. We were able to combine some debt here. So in credit card, $483. Next is our escrow fund. That is a sinking fund. We're going to be jumping all over, y'all, jumping all over. So we have an escrow sinking fund that we put $400 every month towards, since we are mortgage free, and so that will cover any of our property taxes or bills that come along with the home also. Next is my credit card. So we'll put M and R because we consolidated some debt and put it under a new card. More on that in our debt update video. It just takes a long time for that stuff to happen. If you know about balance transfers, it's not quick. So I just want to wait till it's all done, then talk about it. Okay, then next we are going to, of course, put money to the side for Tess. That is our Tesla. And I think for this, I'm looking at my notes, I am going to be contributing to this $296 times 3. We're going to put $888 to the side for this. We stay a month ahead on paying this, but I just want to keep that flow. Next is my business credit card. I also made some purchases to invest in my business. It was that month where you just got to buy everything, like envelopes, stickers, everything, like all my thank you stickers, just ink. It was just like a very spendy month in the month of May, and so it's time to knock that out. So we're going to contribute $295. Actually, I don't even want to put it over here. I try to put our business expenses separate. I think I'm making another payment in addition to this $295, but it's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Next is my insurance. I pay for special insurance, and it's not even special. It's just that I'm self-employed, and so I want to have a life insurance policy that has some girth to it, and so that is $250. Then let's talk about the food. Now, my daughter and I will be traveling for a while in the month of June, but hubby will still be here, so it's gonna kind of suck because we don't usually travel separate, so I'm gonna miss him first off. Second off, we have to pay for food in 2 different areas. That is why I am contributing to my cash envelopes, my travel cash envelopes so heavily, because I want to be able to cash flow as much of that as possible. But we plan on putting $400 to the side. That will mostly be for Micah to just run out and buy whatever he needs. He'll probably still cook at home because he's a chef, y'all. He tries to be humble, but the man can throw down, and he's really picky about what he eats. But I want him to have as much as he needs. Then let's talk about car insurance. That's another sinking fund. We are going to contribute $150 to that. Then we are going to give Micah his money. He works hard, and so a lot of this income is his. I didn't mention or go into detail about that, but most of this income is pretty much 2/3 of this income is going to be his. So we're going to set aside $400. I budget my income as it happens. There's no way to predict how much money my website will bring in. I deal with it in real time. Then we have our property manager. So we're going to make sure she gets paid, and that'll be $150. Then we have our independent contractor for Rochelle Adamson Consulting. And this is kind of hard to gauge because I kind of have to cross that bridge when I get there, but I can at least be prepared to set aside $130 at the very minimum, just based on how the month of May went. And then taxes. Now this is business taxes. We're going to set aside $114 for that. And that is taxes for, my business. I know that I'm going to get some income just because, contracts, all that type of stuff, YouTube, whatever. Next is our buffer. Okay, so we have our joint buffer for our bill account, and we want to build that back up again. So it's going to get $114. Might get a little more than that. Then we have our phone syncing bill, cause see, there's no phone bill. Y'all, we switched to Mint Mobile and I got no complaints. None. I feel like such a fool for not trying this sooner. Shout out to all of you who gave me ideas on different phone companies to check out. I checked out T-Mobile, and that is actually who I was going to go with. But then I found out Mint Mobile rents cell tower service, whatever, from T-Mobile. So it was like getting T-Mobile service for even cheaper. Y'all, it's cheap. Wait till you see. I'll talk about it more in another video, but for now our phone syncing fund is going to get $111, and that is simply because that is for 4 lines, so that is with an added line. We went from 3 lines to 4 lines. Eva now has her own number. Ooh, child, you can't tell her nothing right now. And I'm just ecstatic about that. So our phone bill is not due again till like August because we paid for 3 months. That is just a relief. I can't stand monthly bills. If you know, you know. Next is Wi-Fi. That is a business expense, $109.99. Then we are going to be contributing to our emergency fund. Passively, it will get $200. Then let's talk about my Apple credit card. It will get $100. We plan on adding $75 to our Give Syncing Fund. Eva's Spanish class will be about $72. Then we have our Apple bills for all the streaming services. Our family of, how many of us on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us are on there now. So that is going to be $58 for the month. Then Amazon has just a small amount left. This is one of the credit cards I did a balance transfer, so we need to just pay whatever it is. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see. But we'll just choose $50. Then my husband's Apple card is going to get $42. And then Chase, that's another card we did a balance transfer, but it's still some left on it, and that will get $25. Okay, then, oh yeah, we did add more. So 114 plus 21, we're going to actually be contributing 135 to buffer. Okay, and then Netflix is going to get $20.93. Excuse me, Netflix went up again? So that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Anyway, homeschool for E is has also went up a little bit. It is $20.85. Then this is a Dollar Shave month. We don't do this, but I think quarterly. It's $10.45. It's still the best deal in town as far as I think. Then we have our trickle savings, which gets $10. Then we have a new line item, which is our Tesla streaming service, our Tesla Connect. This is the data plan that you pay for so that you can watch shows and have GPS and directions and everything inside of your Tesla. It was free for the first year, included in your purchase, and I'm just estimating it will start in the month of June because we are hitting our 1-year Tesla anniversary. I need to blow the dust off my Tesla channel and get back to posting content because I got so much to say about Tesla, especially with the world's inflammation. I'm a nurse, y'all. Used to be anyway. Inflation. yeah, so like all these gas prices, crazy food prices, it's just been crazy seeing how things have relatively stayed the same for us in regards to getting around in our Tesla. Been so fortunate. I mean, it was expensive to get new tires, but other than that, I have no complaints. Next up is Eva. She's going to get $20. We got to start building her cash envelopes back up, y'all. And then, ooh, I feel like I got Dollar Shave on here twice. Okay, maybe I don't. Let's see. I think that is it. Yeah, that is everything. Everything. So we have some other things that I have my eye on. So like I have 1, 2. I'll just put 1, 2. I have 2 categories I would like to contribute to if there's some extra money this month, some other giving categories. And interesting fact, I'm late to the game, but our Peloton membership is usually $40.76, but if you pay with Chase, y'all, it's free. They reimburse it, and it's been a thing that's been going on since 2020, and I didn't know about it all this time, so I could have been getting my Peloton services reimbursed for the last 6 months. Anyway, it ends in June, so I will get that for the month of May and June. And then what else? I do want to keep my eye on, I'm running out of room in a debt category per usual, but I'll keep my eye on Discover. That is now zeroed out, but I still want to check on it. Same thing for Venture. I still want to check on it and make sure it stays at 0. And then I've got some sponsorships that I know I need to follow up on that I don't know how those will play out, but I still keep a pulse on it. But yeah, that's how we plan to spend our money for the month of June, $9,039.69. And so if you look at our overview, which you know I will always throw up on the screen because I like to diversify our income and diversify our spending, it means that we're going to be spending about $3,396 toward our regular bills, which is just extreme, okay? Then $2,821 will go toward debt. We will put $550 back into our rental property, $400 toward food, $400 toward personal, $250 toward insurance. We will save $210. We will contribute $200 to cash envelopes. Our buffer will get $135. My business credit card will get $134.36. We plan on spending $130 toward the independent contractor. Taxes will get $114. Eva will get $112, and we will contribute $111 toward our month ahead fund. So that is the breakdown. I can't wait to see how the month of June goes. And if I'm being real, I am just coasting to the month of July, honey. It is a 3-paycheck month, and those are the game changer months for me. July and December, when my husband gets paid 3 times instead of 2, we really like to use that extra paycheck and make a boss move. So it will either involve a huge debt payment, which I can tell you right now it will, and we will do a huge amount of savings. So I am excited for the month of July. So if I can just stay the course in June, like just travel within budget, hold on tightly to my sinking funds, contribute to my savings challenges, and just sit still, I'll be gravy. Okay, so yes, I would love to stuff one of these next month, like a big one, like maybe the 50 or the 100. So we'll see. I'm ready to get this popping. I'm ready to get to the bonus round. It's a big book. Okay, next up is the Keep the Change. So for the Keep the Change, that just goes in here. I already pulled that out. These are all the pennies I've collected this year. And here are my silvers. And this is just for the month of May. Okay, so that is Keep the Change. January, February, March, April, May. We gotta choose a new color. Okay, so this is my keep the change. I don't think I made one yet for the keep the change. Emergency fund, nickel, monthly. Yeah, so we'll keep that one over here, but we'll just count it. I'll have to get one. 100, 120, 21, 22, and 23. So $123 saved already for keep the charge. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, next up is the nickel challenge. And for the nickel challenge, are we not doing the nickel challenge this week? I guess not. Whoa, my. Well, let's go ahead and switch it over at least. So the nickel challenge has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 510. And here is the tracker for that. So I'm hoping that this will encourage me to be more organized with my savings challenges, because I feel like I kind of lost my place, lost my way. All right, so that's the nickel challenge. Next up is our emergency fund challenge. Now I know I have an envelope for this one. It's right here. And so our emergency fund has so far $1,000, $2,000, $100, $200, $300. So $2,300 in our emergency fund challenge. And I took the $10 away because we're going to restuff it in a different envelope. So $2,300 isn't bad for our emergency fund. I would like it to be double that, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Next is our monthly savings challenge. So we're here in the month of May. And for the month of May, let's see. We are going to contribute $4. I don't have any ones, so we'll just do a 5. Which now gives us $5, $10, $15, $16. And I know this purple probably does not match, but it's okay. I keep going back and forth between these and the other highlighters, but we'll just do this one. I don't like it. No, no, no. Try this again. Eva laughing at me.
I was so quiet.
I was really trying to concentrate. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, and here is my monthly one. So yeah, after all this time, we finally got some envelopes for our savings challenges. I was doing a couple like custom orders for these, like people would order these, but these are really time consuming to make. And I feel like they're really fragile. So I'm hoping that the thicker envelope works out better for everybody involved. And that is it for our savings challenges in our binder. Now let's do some of our community savings challenges, because you know I love to do some of these other savings challenges that I see on YouTube. So let's see. Let's hop over to our book. Okay. Eva's investing is getting $5. It now has 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 105. Next is my investing challenge that I'm doing, $5. Now I have $10 for the month. And these are investing challenges that I'm doing that are from Mommy Trader here on YouTube. So I have my digital here. So for Eva this week, we don't have enough to shade anything in because each icon is worth $13.89, but we'll hopefully be able to shade something in next time. And then for the month of May, we just contributed another $5. So let's go ahead and shade that in. So I'm a few days behind, but I'm not tripping. I love this challenge. It's a monthly challenge. You feel like you're contributing something to investing. And, you know, it's the time of year where, you know, not time of year, but the market is really in shambles right now, but that's not my business. I'm still going to invest monthly. So plus, I'm not contributing a whole lot. I call this my Chinese food money. So this is money that I would have spent on Chinese food. Next up is the Boss Up Savings Challenge. It's getting $5. It now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $50. So another 5, another opportunity to shade in. This is the Savings Challenge by Money with Gab. Hey girl, hey. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah, $50 we have saved so far. I would hope that I can contribute to this by the time I have to travel next month. So that would be perfect. And then I have Brit's $500 savings challenge, Playing Your One Life, here on YouTube. And it is getting $10 today. And it now has 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, $32. So we are going to check off. Is there a 10? I thought there was a 10. Let me check my notes, y'all. Yeah, I'm supposed to do $10. Well, I see a 10 right there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. If it was a snake. Okay, so why do I have 30 whole dollars left, y'all? Riddle me that. Riddle me that. Okay, I flipped through everything. I can't tell where I went wrong. The only thing I know is that I did not count the money before we started. But guess what? Guess what? We are going to add it to our Hawaii sinking fund. We will add 20 to our Hawaii sinking fund. So it now has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 225, 226. We really need to beef that up anyway, so that's fine. And then the other $10 I will add to car insurance. We only needed $155 a month, but we'll go ahead and get a start on June. So 100, 150, 170, 180. And this is a sinking fund that I stuff as if I'm paying it monthly, but we pay for it every 6 months, which I just realized I didn't show you guys my plan. So to kind of build on that theme, because I was growing tired of just saving and saying it was for an emergency fund and then having to touch it when something came up. So I wanted to give my money a job, literally like a more specific job. So past the savings challenges, we got all of them here with their trackers looking all cute. And then I have my deposit bank envelope so that when we do our expense cash out, I can throw the money in here, pull it out, head to the bank. But I created a savings category. So this is going to serve as my 1 week / 1 month ahead fund. So let me show you my categories. I've been wanting to do a month ahead / week ahead fund for a long time. Basically, if you aren't familiar with the idea, you are saving for expenses 1 month ahead. So I want to get to the point where I'm not living paycheck to paycheck and budgeting money in real time that I just have to spend in real time. I want to get at least 1 week or 1 month ahead so that I can save for these expenses. And I want to eventually get to the point where I don't even know, everything's on auto pay and I don't even know it's, you know, I'm just checking to make sure it came out. So I have one for water, miscellaneous, bills, insurance, electric, rent, debt, personal money for Micah, and then I just threw on some extras like car maintenance and budget because I feel like I need to always be contributing as much as possible to our Tesla fund, especially since we just emptied it out. So inside each one I have a tracker so that I know how much I need to contribute to get to the amount that I need so that I'll have at least 1 month. So our electric bill is redonkulous. Is one of the reasons I want to move. It's $550. Don't get it twisted. Hawaii's electric in general is very high, but since we have a 2-story home that we are renting, boom, our bill is automatically higher. The one good part is that this does cover charging our Tesla too. So you can say this is our electric bill for our house and our car. And I don't want to blame a lot of that on Tesla because honestly, you can see inside the app how much you spend on your electric bill for Tesla, and it's very little. Like it's literally like $20 here, $5 there. It's very inexpensive compared to the price of gas. So I'm still very happy with that. But yeah, so this is my plan. I had them in order by the smallest to largest. So the smallest one is my water bill, which is $191 a month, and that is because that includes sewer, trash, fees, blah blah blah, HOA, whatever. And so that is what I want to save for. That's what I want to start saving for. So anytime I have extra money, it'll be going to this. And I feel good about this because I was blindly contributing to our emergency fund and I just wasn't motivated. I'm like, I need to give this money a job and then I can see, what I can use the money for. So that's my goal anyway. That's my hope. But yeah, so let me know, do you guys have a 1 week or 1 month ahead fund? Does it work for you? This is something new for us. Remember I said I was revamping everything about our budget. And so that's what we got going on. But that is it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace, love, and budgets.